Who was Henry Kissinger, the greatest diplomat of the 20th century? Henry Kissinger was a prominent American diplomat and political figure who served as the U.S. National Security Advisor and Secretary of State during the administrations of Presidents Richard Nixon and Gerald Ford. Born on May 27, 1923, in Germany, Kissinger fled the Nazi regime with his family in the late 1930s and later became a naturalized U.S. citizen. Kissinger played a key role in shaping U.S. foreign policy, particularly during the Cold War era. Notable events during his tenure include the normalization of relations between the United States and China and the negotiation of the Vietnam War ceasefire. He was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1973 for his efforts to negotiate a peaceful settlement to the Vietnam War. What was the story of Henry Kissinger? What were his accomplishments and his doctrine? Henry Kissinger, born on May 27, 1923, in Fürth, Germany, played a significant role in shaping U.S. foreign policy during the latter half of the 20th century. Here is an overview of his story, accomplishments, and the key elements of the Kissinger doctrine. Early life and education. Escape from Nazi Germany. Kissinger's family fled Nazi Germany in 1938, and they settled in the United States. Education. He studied at Harvard University, earning a bachelor's degree in 1950 and a PhD in government in 1954. Academic and government career. Academic achievements. Kissinger became a professor at Harvard and gained recognition for his writings on international relations. Government service. He joined the U.S. government in the 1960s, initially as a consultant and later as National Security Advisor to President Richard Nixon. Key role in foreign policy. Kissinger played a pivotal role in shaping foreign policy, particularly in the areas of détente with the Soviet Union, the opening of relations with China, and the negotiation of the Paris Peace Accords to end the Vietnam War. Accomplishments. Opening relations with China. One of Kissinger's most significant accomplishments was his secret trip to China in 1971, paving the way for the normalization of U.S.-China relations. Détente with the Soviet Union. He contributed to the policy of détente, seeking to ease tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union. Vietnam War negotiations. Kissinger was a key figure in negotiating the end of the Vietnam War, culminating in the Paris Peace Accords in 1973. Kissinger doctrine. Realpolitik. Kissinger's approach to foreign policy was often characterized by realpolitik, emphasizing practical considerations and national interest over ideological or moral concerns. Balance of power. The Kissinger doctrine focused on maintaining a balance of power to prevent the dominance of any single nation or bloc, especially during the Cold War. Geopolitical pragmatism. His diplomatic strategies aimed to achieve stability and prevent the spread of communism, emphasizing pragmatic and flexible approaches. Multipolarity. Kissinger advocated for a multipolar world order, recognizing the importance of multiple power centers to prevent global hegemony. While Kissinger's contributions to diplomacy were notable, his legacy is also controversial, with criticism related to his involvement in covert operations and alleged human rights violations. The Kissinger doctrine, in particular, reflects a pragmatic and sometimes criticized approach to international relations.